guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Andrea with Foodimentary Adventures in Food, and we are here today because we are participating in a collab video with Cooking with Kory and Smoking Bears. And the collab is hashtag crockpot casserole. So today I am going to be making a crockpot tomato tortellini stew. And so it is a really rich, hearty stew that I think you're really gonna enjoy. It just calls for basic ingredients, so let me show you what you're going to need. You're going to need a 20-ounce container of refrigerated tortellini, cheese tortellini. You're going to need 2 8-ounce tubs of softened cream cheese, and this is room temperature, and this is the garlic and herb variety. You're going to need a large can of petite diced tomatoes, a family-sized can of tomato soup, and a large carton of chicken broth. And then the final thing that you're going to need is some Italian sausage. This is 1 pound of Italian sausage that I have browned. So let's get started. So I'm just going to add my browned Italian sausage to the crock pot. And I used mild Italian sausage, but if you prefer the spicy variety, that is fine. It's really your own personal preference. And then I'm going to add in my large can of diced tomatoes. And this is a 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes, juice and all. And this does make a lot of soup, but like I said, it's really thick. It's like a stew. And my husband and I love it, and we eat it with garlic bread and just sop up all the goodness. Then you're going to add your condensed tomato soup in there. Get a little spoon and get the rest of it out. And then the last thing that you're going to add is your chicken broth. So what you're gonna do is cook this on high for 3 hours. And then at the end of that cooking time, you're gonna come back in and add your cream cheese and your tortellini. But of course, I'll show you that. So I've added in my chicken broth, and I'm just gonna give it a quick little stir. And then I'm just going to cover this up, cook it on high for 3 hours, and then I'll come back and show you the next step. Okay, so the soup has been simmering along on high for 3 hours, and now it's time to add in the tortellini. You may be wondering if we're going to add in any seasonings, and you really don't have to because the sausage has a lot of seasoning in it, and then the tomato sauce also has a lot of sodium. But if you want, add some Italian seasoning, and then don't forget we're gonna add in the cream cheese, which is also highly seasoned. So I'm gonna add in my tortellini now. Be careful, just drop it in slowly. Now I'm going to add in my 2 8-ounce containers of cream cheese. Okay, so I have the cream cheese in there and the tortellini in there. And so I'm going to cover this back up, and then I am just gonna let it cook until the cream cheese has melted and until the pasta has softened. So probably about 30 minutes to an hour. And then I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like. Okay guys, so here is the finished product. And I told you it would really thicken up in the crock pot. So after I added in the tortellini and the cream cheese, I covered it on high for half an hour. After half an hour, I opened up the crock pot, stirred it up just to make sure that all the cream cheese was incorporated. I put the lid back on and cooked it for another 30 minutes. So in total, I cooked it for 1 hour on high after I added in the tortellini and the cream cheese. So I usually like to serve this with garlic bread, and we like to sop up all the sauce. It's so good, you guys. So this is it. Please make sure you check out Cooking with Kory and the Smoking Bears. I'll make sure to link their channels below, and then I'll also have a link for the recipe. I said below, I meant in the description. I'll have a link to their YouTube channels and this recipe in the description. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, we'd love to have you, and we will see you guys next time.